people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to some more Rebirth. And today I'm going to do something I've never done before, because after that heart-pounding Eden run, doing the chest like that and feeling like a god, I am pumped. Granted, I did miss a tinted rock, so I think it balances out in the end. I'm gonna press random. I've never pressed random before. Legitimately, you know. Oh, we actually get classic Isaac. I mean, I occasionally press random towards the start, and very occasionally when I'm playing solo, but certainly not as like a consistent thing. So this is gonna be my first proper full-on random run, and I'm kind of excited to experience it. This is the part that was amazing, by the way. Oh, I see there's a shot over there that's not going to hit me. I'm going to walk into it. Now, there is probably going to be someone going, Rage, you did like a random run on like episode 12, and I'll be like, oh, I am, my memory is a piece of turtle crap. And yo, I am so not re-rolling that. Rubber cement is one of my favorite tier modifiers. Oh my god, Isaac looks terrifying. He looks absolutely horrifying. But yes, that is a very good sign right there. I love it. Oh, did you see those skills? Fly to fly. The damage was real. That is just great. But yeah, why turtle crap? Well, because, you know, I imagine out of all the sort of metaphors, the turtle has the slowest of the poop family. I mean, it only makes sense, because unless... And I'm not going to go into what I was going to talk about. I was about to go in a whole spiel about how I'm pretty sure that every single animal, when it, you know, goes and does its business, its, you know, business takes on the properties of the animal. So like a leopard, it starts hunting you down and claws you to death, for example. But then I realized, hang on, that's both like, really, like, what are you doing? And very sort of pointless. So I'm just gonna spare you that shitty discussion. No, I'm just so funny though. Like, I'm really funny, because I've never made that joke before in an Isaac run. Never. I'm so original. Juggle flies, really easy, nothing to worry about. We really roll Mom's heal, and honestly, I do prefer a HP up to a range up, certainly, especially with bouncing tiers, which gives me a lot more reach, though I would have liked something like the screw or the nail, for example, and I'm going to kill that spider just as a little bit of therapy there. So we're off to a good start this Isaac run, both in the stuff I've for some reason chosen to say department and in the actual kinda power department. Guppy, oh no! I am so upset I didn't check in here before using my reroll. Oh, that is very depressing. We could have deliberately rerolled in the curse room, gone from the curse room pool, and ended up with a really good reroll there. That is a little bit upsetting, and I'll admit that was kind of a bad order of play on my part. But come on, I mean, you never assume that you're going to get a Guppy item straight away, so you can't really prepare for that in the way, but I should have done, just in case. Most certainly that was a logical error there. I mean, I guess we could describe that as if reroll equals full, and if curse room equals unexplored, then check curse room for item, else reroll boss item, I guess would be the code logic behind that. Maybe I've missed a few lines. I guess you'd have to say if curse room item is bad as well, you'd have to put in a few clauses. Anyway, I don't think we need to code a Isaac playing robot. I think that's probably something that's not entirely necessary, because I think that would be a next level kind of laziness. Oh yeah, play Isaac all the time. Well, I say me. I watch my bot play Isaac all the time. Does that count? No, you mental case. Get out there in the world and kill some bloody zombies. I don't know why there would be a zombie apocalypse. Although that actually reminds me of a thought I had with a zombie apocalypse. Like, I mean, it wouldn't kind of happen like it does in the movies, which is a really dumb thing to say, because of course it wouldn't. But what I actually... no, I am not re-rolling enemies. I don't trust myself with that for once. I just do not. So, if a zombie apocalypse actually struck, I always thought that I would genuinely just continue on kinda like... Actually, you know what? I am going to probably... what's my plan here? I'm just tempted to deliberately let it hit me next to that tinted rock. That's all I'm thinking. I'm not just not killing it for the funsies here. I kind of want to kill it using the tinted rock. I really, really do. So if I make it come down here, get as close to me as possible. Oh, I mean, that took too long to do, but I'll admit that was immensely satisfying. Saved a whole one bomb. But yeah, if the zombie apocalypse happened, I probably genuinely, upon making sure where I live is kind of locked up and a little bit secure, I'd probably just turn on my computer and just keep playing games. I mean, it's not like you instantly need to go into Survivor hardcore mode, is it? You just keep doing what you're doing until, like, food forces you out. Let's be honest, okay? We all know that in the zombie apocalypse, we would spend time playing computer games until it got too bad that we had to maybe stop. Well, the electricity lasted at the very least. So, spoon-bending, bouncing tears. I am pretty damn pleased with that synergy already, and I look so ridiculous. Oh my god, poor Isaac. I am so sorry, my friend. We are going to go in the curse room now that we have this kind of spirit heart buffer. And now I am very glad I saved that bomb. See, it's all coming up Millhouse. That was fair enough. We gained a spirit heart from our journey into there. But yeah, come on guys, admit it. You would all totally see yourselves just casually doing, you know, the normal stuff you'd do anyway. Hell, you'd go on the internet and Google progress of the zombie apocalypse. We totally would. You'd do, like, you'd tweet pictures of yourself poking zombies to Facebook in exchange for some likes. I know what you're like, you social media hounds. And I don't mean you dogs with opposable thumbs that have somehow learned how to take selfies. That would be amazing. I would actually enjoy selfie as a concept if animals started doing it by themselves. I think that would make it just overall a lot better. I realize I've not said much about the run so far, but I always think the first few floors, I like to call them my talk about random thoughts you've had, and for some reason people listen time. And I'm okay with that. I am going to get the battery because I'm going to go do the boss, and hopefully if we get a devil room, we end up re-rolling potentially for some kind of cool synergies. It would actually be a shame to get something, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, it would kind of be a shame to get brimstone, because I don't think it synergizes with rubber cement, does it? Because it really should reflect off walls like a laser on a mirror, because that would be such a cool way of having a brimstone fire. But, you know, maybe in an expansion, hopefully, that would be something really neat to see. Pin is dead. I kind of do like the caffeine pill. Let's have a look in here. Headless baby. Do I want to re-roll a single devil room item? I'm not entirely sure I do. But then what else would I re-roll on this floor? So we're going to do it, and we don't want it anyway. So I'm kind of actually happy it wasn't something I wanted, because I'm kind of wanting to re-roll a angel room more than anything. I was going to go to that big room, but then I decided no. We're going to go through puberty twice, which I think is definitely excellent, I would say. We'll go in the curse room. Why the hell not? And we find... Oh, we're actually, guys, we're going to go through puberty 3 times in 30 seconds. That is extreme puberty right there. God, look at us. Look at our character right now. This is probably the straight-up freakiest I've ever seen him. Oh, Spoonbender Bouncing Tears is so good. If we can get some damage to complement this, we are going to be in a wonderful position. I don't want the jump manual, but that is potentially a reroll. I don't know what pool a mob trap room like that pulls from, so it could be potentially a really good reroll. Taking that damage there kind of does suck. Also, I really wanted to use those bomb spiders to get that tinted rock, but I imagine we are going to find a bomb through this floor, so I'm not too worried. Look at the bouncing tears going all the way to the back of the pack. That was so cool. Oh, some dingle dangles. Well, I have news for them. They're about to get smote by psychic powers. So we are kind of on track for the boss rush, I think. I mean, I'm only going to go in, and if there's a ridiculous item, like I think probably the parasite would make this amazing, Cricket's body would make this amazing, I think those would give us a real oomph in terms of our tiers. And we're kind of in one of those situations where we're not doing a lot of damage, but because our tiers are just so... that was incredibly stupid. But because our tiers are just so good, we're kind of wrecking things anyway, and that's a lovely position to be in. Lust, you know, I don't want you, okay? I said no, we're not having a date. Jesus. Look down, that really sucks. I don't know why I then went to go pick up the other look down pill. I guess if I got PhD, it would turn it into a good pill, right? If that's how I understand it. Come on, Spoonbender. Do your Spoonbendering. You're not really tracking enemies too well, are you? I feel like it should track them harder. I really, really do. Come on, come on. Yep, the bounces do track as well, which is great. So we do have our reroll. I kind of really want to find the item room, but at the same time I want to reroll the jump manual. I guess on the basis, because I don't want to waste room's worth of charge as well, on the basis that I know I can't use the... No way! Did I just get proboscis, proptosis, I apologize in advance for butchering the pronunciation of this item. Apparently, I suck at it. But this is a freaking stroke of luck, is it not, everybody? I was literally like, a little bit of damage, that's all we need. We just need a little bit of damage, and we are golden on this run. Absolutely golden. And we get proboscis, which is a ridiculously nice item, especially with the synergies that we do have going for us. I am so very happy right now. I can feel that this run is going to be wonderful. And if I ever needed proof that that reroll was a good decision, I think I have just found it. The Spoonbender doing a wonderful job there. Come on. Die, zombie. This guy is taking my damage, to be fair. Proboscis is my only damage up the entire run so far, so it's not like it's turned my damage into ridiculousness, but it's given me an excellent start, a better start than I could have hoped for in most items, so I am totally cool with this. Again, underestimating the explosion range of those shots, which kind of does suck, and it looks like we're going to get another reroll anyway, so depending on maybe devil deals, or of course this item room, we probably will reroll. By the way, guys, if Epic Fetus is in here, I am going to reroll Epic Fetus. We are going all in on tiers this run. We totally are. Okay, we get a bomb, which is useful, having not had any. Blank card, kind of nice. I'm not going to reroll it yet, because I may be able to get a free double up on any particular sort of tarot card or rune that I find. We'll go in the shop, and we get the Steam sale, which okay, this is an interesting conundrum, because if I get the Steam sale, the battery goes to 3, which means I'm likely to find that money, aren't I? Because the battery is obviously very useful when you are rocking the D6. So that's the important thing there. Damn it, that was really, really bad. And we get double bombs. So the first thing I'm going to do is, just because I'm getting a little bit low on spirit hearts, and also I have no reason to come back here again, other than for what I'm about to do, we're going to go get that tinted rock that we found at the start. I bet you thought I'd totally forgotten about it, didn't you? Well, you're wrong. Going to finish off these fires just for a little bit of fun more than anything, and I am really excited to see how this run develops. I really am. I want Platinum God so bad, it is totally going to happen. So we'll leave the blank card there. I don't think we're going to get an extra reroll from rooms on this floor. Okay, yeah, clearly we're not. We would have got 2 extra charges. So that was a good decision, as it turns out. We'll see when we get to a boss what our damage is actually like, because it doesn't seem magnificent so far. Really, really doesn't. The dark one, yeah, damage isn't brilliant. Though it's a hell of a lot better than it was. I think that's the main deal. Fire your tears at me? No, we're just going to go for some more chargy times. That is okay. I'm not going to judge you. Please, something like the nail, the screw, not the nail, sorry, the screw or the paperclip would be good. Maybe Synthesol. I'd really like Magic Mushroom or the Halo. Anything that basically comes with a damage up. I realize I just named amazing items that are always insta-takes that I'd like, because I mean, obviously I would. Really, Rage? You want a really good start, all stats up, as I take stupid damage, really stupid damage. Just kind of stopped dodging from Mr. Dark One here. That one, probably not considered stupid damage. I was just kind of moving around and he suddenly charged and it caught me off guard. But the one before that, most certainly. And he does go down. That actually, I am completely cool with taking the Wyatt coat hanger. I think that is certainly fine. Tears up. It's a very nice tears up. And it adds to our ridiculous look that we've got going on right here. So we are just going to re-roll the blank card. Boom. Fear shot, I'm not terribly bothered about. So as much as this pains me, and it really does, I've been working hard on this donation machine, but it just makes too much sense to just do another reroll. If I get a spacebar item, I am going to be very, very upset, and in fact, we get 2020! That is what I call worth it. This run! This goddamn run! Yes, guys, I am yes right now. This is excellent. This is very, very good. And someone brought up a very good point. The Ludicolo technique in real life would be excellent, because you just get free psychic powers with no real cost to yourself. Though you would have to wear metal kind of like headgear, which makes you look a little bit freaky. So, I mean, if you're cool with being the talk of the town for both being a superpowered being, but also for being, damn, you ugly, then, you know, that's cool. Okay, I am firing jewel balls of death. This is incredible. This is just wonderful. I'm willing to trade a bomb for a key and a chest. I really, really am. A little bit behind on time, and totally deliberately get a... I really thought I wasn't on hard mode for a second. I really, for some reason, thought I wasn't on hard mode, because I just done the Siege Showdown, and I just assumed that I'd gone normal for that, but then I realized we went on hard, and then it's okay, guys. We went hard, okay. I rapped my heart out, as you all know. I am a very competent rapper. You've all seen that. You know me, and we're gonna be. Oh, that looks so good. Ah, this is wonderful synergy, and double bombs is nice. Our item is. Oh, I've forgotten what that one is. I really have. I'm going to take it. Oh, Virgo. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I took it now. Oh, I've got a bow. Not really that ideal. Hey, Greed. How are you doing, friend? Still took a while to kill, and Steam sales, I'm pretty sure, do stack, so there is certainly still value to had. We could really clear out a shop here, and I'm happy to have played my greed sort of fight this early on. I think that is definitely fine, because we still have 2 more shops to go. So at the very least, we are getting 1 more shop, because we could still have a super greed fight. I'm going to use 2 bombs on getting that tinted rock, because I think it's just worth it. Though it's one of the more annoying places for a tinted... Ooh, a chest. Okay, yeah, that was a wonderful chest there. Don't you just like a wonderful chest, guys? To be fair, I guess that can apply to both genders, honestly. If we're gonna get technical here, and you know how I like getting technical. Come on, if you're in an argument, alright, there is nothing a little bit more satisfying than being technically correct. Like, I don't believe anyone who says otherwise. Yeah, I just felt the need to, stand in that brimstone. My first thought was, oh my god, I got hit by that brimstone, I am an absolute noob. And then my second thought was, 4 times the puberty. My second thought was, why am I still stood in it? I'm going to take another bit of damage. My third thought was, I now look like a moron. So, really, just a general bad series of events. We're actually annihilating this guy. Fortunately, probably not going to get a devil room. Do I want to reroll that? I'm not entirely sure I do, but at the same time, I kind of... I mean, oh goddamn, curse of the goddamn maze. I swear to God, if I'm not allowed to leave this room, I'm gonna be very upset with someone. Someone is getting an angry but formal letter. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna go check in the curse room, just because if there is an item in the curse room, that is much more worthy of a reroll than the magic scab, because look up is kind of nice. So we'll go in here, and pills. And pills. This is explosive diarrhea, kind of annoying. We have look up, which is lovely, and we have, oh, you a wizard, which is kind of ridiculous with our tier setup. So, nothing crazy going on in there. Though this kind of sucks. Didn't really think that would be as difficult as it turned out to be, but Are You a Wizard is really, really trying its best to embarrass the hell out of me there. That kind of sucked. So, do we reroll? Do we not reroll? That is the question. I think because we have 2 rerolls on this floor, simply because we have 2 chances, which makes us have probably a good chance of getting a better item than HP up and luck up. I'm gonna go for a reroll, just because I'm feeling a little bit greedy. Also because we do have the eternal, I did it right, the heart. So that's just a normal HP up, which again, you're only losing a luck up, so it's not really the end of the world. We're going to go get that battery. I've kind of given up on boss rush now. I mean, I was going to give up on it anyway, apart from a stupidly good item that makes this synergy even more fun. So I'm not too concerned about that at all. And yeah, over to our battery. Batteries are absolutely wonderful. I just love a bit of battery. You know, when you have a baseball bat and you make someone pay their debt to the Russians. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, I guess we can pick this up now. There's no harm in that. And... ah, that kind of sucks. So I guess we should not have been greedy. But at the same time, it doesn't really matter, does it? We lose out on a luck up. Oh no. Unless it was a full heal, the magic scab, which it very well might have been. I'm not 100% on that. But even then, it's not really going to matter. This room is kind of interesting. Probably could have made it through the entire thing, but I did bottle it at the end there. My lack of conviction, my cravenness was showing. Gonna try for a secret room. And we do find it straight away, in fact, which is... ooh! I don't think I found that before. So now I am flying Transcendence, which is really, really awesome. Just a quick bit of flight. That makes me so happy. And in our item room, we do find... I'm not a big fan of that. If I recall correctly, that is when I get hit, I spawn spiders, I think. We're definitely going to take those options. We're definitely going to take Humbling Bundle. And we may as well fully heal. There is really no reason not to. And then we'll keep our double steam sailing selves to the next floor, and then we'll donate any money. See what I mean? Whenever I am flying in this game, I think I'm grounded. Whenever I'm grounded, I think I'm flying. It is a serious, weird, specifically weird problem that I got going on there. I'm not sure why those guys just kind of didn't do anything, but that's fine. Actually, I'm going to donate on this floor, because there's no guarantee that it won't be super greed next floor, which would kind of ruin all my plans, and I hate it when my plans get worried. The lovers I would rather have over explosive diarrhea, so I am totally cool with that. This room is made infinitely easier by being able to fly. Otherwise, this, especially in darkness, where you can't really see that well, as if I needed to prove that anymore, is really annoying. The last dingle dangle. No, not the last dingle dangle. The last of the dingle dangles, the story of a people's last hope for salvation. I would totally go see that film. Oh, that would be awesome, actually. Okay, if you had to choose an enemy in Isaac to be the main character of a sort of epic journey action film like Lord of the Rings, to tell like a cool redemption story, what enemy would you pick? I think a Dingle Dangle would make a true underdog story. He'd be the Frodo. No, he'd be the Sam of Lord of the Rings. Who would you pick? I think that's a really fun little thing to think about. I mean... if we look at someone like, for example, I guess the Lamb could be like the Lich King, or maybe the Witch King, depending on what universe we're going to go through here. But I guess if we're talking specifically heroes, then who's a particularly happy looking... Perthro is very good. A quick reroll is always appreciated. Who's a kind of heroic misunderstood enemy in this game? That's the real question. Also, taking damage to a fly at this stage is absolutely incredibly good, and I just hope you're jealous of my mad skill, basically. That's what I really hope. So then, the real question is, now that I have a reroll, am I going to remember what was in that item room? I actually have 3 rerolls, don't I? So that's even better. Yeah, I genuinely, I'm not joking, I've completely forgotten what was in that item room, whether I picked it up, whether it was good. I realize that's probably ridiculous to forget something like that, but you also got to remember that I have the memory of a goldfish, which technically isn't even an inherently bad thing, because goldfish don't actually have inherently bad memories. That is just a damn slander on good, competent goldfish's names. And I went in the wrong room because, again, just zero lack of memory. Oh yeah, okay, so we'll reroll that. 10 bombs, kinda sucks. I guess we will pair through it. We get Samson's Ball and Chain. I'm kind of... you know what? I'm okay with Samson's Ball and Chain. It makes a nice wall against tier-firing enemies, and also because I'm flying, it looks brilliant, and that makes me really happy. Also, it lets me do this. It's a very useful item while airborne. That's why I'm taking it. Hopefully we can get most of this money in here. I look like a Pokemon from the back. Like the ball and chain and the head, I could totally be a Pokemon. I really could. I don't know why that's something I'm so excited about. It's not like, Ma, get the camera! I'm a Pokemon! It's probably not what you're after, but still. Alrighty, so the run going obviously pretty well. My main goal here is I still think I need a little bit of an offensive kind of oomph, more than anything. Just because I'm wrecking these types of enemies, that is true, but when we start getting down to chest level, I feel like I'm going to need a little bit of help. So we're going to try and squeeze every bit of power out we can, namely by running my ball and chain all over these skulls. See what we can turn up. It's actually kind of a useful item. A little bit irritating to use. Oh, guys, the magician. We really need the magician. I guess the lovers is the most useful thing to us as it currently stands. Dodge, dodge, dodge. They will despawn when they go in there. I think I'm committed now to getting another charge of the D6 naturally. So I'm going to wait to use that battery. If we don't get another charge of the D6 naturally, it's not really the end of the world, because it's not like it would have changed either way. So I'm kind of cool to just let that happen. To be fair, since getting 2020, our damage seems to be particularly good. So maybe I'm just being a little bit fearmongery, but I could definitely still see this run kind of going pear-shaped, because I do have a habit of that. I have a habit of either suddenly becoming like Neo, and also suddenly becoming a brand new player, depending on how I'm feeling, I guess. Do I want to play Mr. Beggar there? Do I want to give him my money? Do I want to shove my face into his face until he gives me a reward? Be great if that's how it worked in real life. You donate enough money to people, and eventually one of them just gives you a magical item that makes you stronger for the rest of your life. It would be, you know, kind of a good system, all in all. Come on. Oh, I just kind of accepted that damage there for no real reason. I was convinced it wouldn't actually hit me. Absolutely convinced. I prefer the tail over that, and we face the adversary, which really kind of sucks as an enemy to face. The spiders aren't a big problem. Kind of just staying above him, because we obviously don't want to get hit by stupid, ridiculous brimstone. Though he is actually kind of just going into me as much as possible there. Oh, okay, so he tracks you through the air. I didn't actually think he would do that. That really does suck. We have the latchkey and the biscuit, both of which I'm not terribly, fond of, so we're going to re-roll them. And we are going to pick up the halo out of those. I think it's the most sensible option, just because it does come up with a damage up component. And apart from collecting the battery, we are pretty much done on this floor. So yeah, I am pretty content with how this has gone. The lover's providing a nice heal, especially when we are rocking just so many red hearts. Kind of supports the halo choice as well there. Lovely. Hopefully we do get a final devil deal on Mum. That's the one thing that's kind of been letting us down right now. We're not getting a sizable amount of those, but it's fortunately a run where I've not been relying on a devil deal to start getting some real damage out, so I'm not too concerned about that. I did actually kill it there as I left the room. That's kind of cool. Yay, the magician again. Woohoo. Game, can you not see that I am a spoonbender? Like, for realsies. I mean, I've not taken damage yet, so I'm not going to go in the curse room, just because I would have to obviously take damage to leave said curse room, and I want to find the item room as soon as possible. Here we go, kill these quickly and efficiently before I start taking ridiculous damage. I'm kind of surprised I got away with that, and I really hope the secret room is here, because we get the curse room for free, and it is, so that makes me very happy. Come on, ridiculously good curse room. And oh, that is definitely a shame. Oh well, 'tis not a big problem. Item room. Damn you. I guess that's the problem with starting fully charged with the D6. You end up wasting a lot of potential rerolls. But again, it's not the end of the world. We're not particularly desperate for anything. Like, honestly, Mushroom, Mr. Magic Mushroom, would be one of the best items I could get here, simply because it gives me a bit of everything, and I kind of just need a bit of everything. I think that's a kind of a nice state to be in. There's no one particular area I'm kind of weak in. We are going to attempt to bomb these. Obviously, I can't stop moving because they will shoot me with their damn annoyance. And we don't get a spirit hat. That kind of sucks. That would have been some really nice insurance against potential devil deals. More money is good, because of course, more money, less problems, as is actually accurate. This room, normally kind of annoying. Very easy now. Damn you, Samson's ball and chain. Thank you, Samson's ball and chain. And we actually get the moon, so we're going to do that. So I come back here, because I'm pretty sure I was heading to the boss there. So I at least want to save a few rooms. And if I had to bet, would say that the item room... Oh, I really thought I'd kill him before he got his next shot off. That kind of sucks. If I had to bet, I would say that the item room is definitely through here. Either way, we find kind of a useful room. And we do have a full heal to come back to. I definitely don't need a wealth of wealth. Yeah, that just... I mean, how would I even... There we go. Oh, good. I'm glad I went through the pain of doing that. You know what? You are dead. You are dead, Mr. Cryy Man. That is what you get. So... Oh, wow. I was wrong about the item room. But fortunately, we do obviously find a tinted rock. Kind of forgot I had ball of chain a little bit. Though... That sucks really badly. And I'm surprised I made the bad decision coming here with... the card. In fact, this whole area was kind of pointless. So everything is down there. Interesting. The reason I'm not playing this is, quite frankly, because I'm not in a situation where I need something out of that. There's no point getting the Spoon Bender Tarot card, even just to hold, honestly. We will keep the lovers, however. Oh, that is about typical, isn't it? That really is typical. And I can see forever. Technically useful. Super secret room. Our item. Nope. And scapula. Scapula potentially very good. I'm going to wait till I go to the shop, because if we can get the sharp plug, that's going to have some very real implications, as well as if we can get the wafer. In our super secret, we find an extra black heart, which is wonderful. So yeah, all we need is our shop now, and then we are pretty much ready to go. And we do find our shop here, which is lovely, as well as a load of tarot cards. If this is the Joker, damn, wow, we really have enough money going on for us here. More than we could ever use, honestly. Even if we start with 99 coins, there really is nothing you could do with this much. And we do fortunately get a shop, and it does have a battery in. So I think Scapula, I'm 99% sure, is the item that gives you a soul heart when you get low. So I am going to... Well, do I want the scapula? I'm not sure. It's either I take the scapula and re-roll the boomerang, or it's I take the boomerang and re-roll the scapula. And I'm really not sure which is the best way around to do this. I think potentially the scapula has more inherent value. I'm going to re-roll this. And we do get the battery, which kind of sucks, but at the same time doesn't suck, because it means we have 2 sets of rerolls on the chest. So we do have that going for us. So that's, you know, it's definitely a silver lining from this situation. I'm kind of just hoping I made the right decision there more than anything. And we do get the red champion mum, which is actually a really nice one to get, because it's kind of a fast mum fight, especially when my damage is so shotgunny, short range. There it is. Damn, I always get caught out by that. Well, I say not always. I did get not caught out by the first one, but you know what I'm saying. It consistently gets me. Really does suck. And we do have protection from Virgo. Not that it's really needed in this given situation. The next one should be dead. We get the tinted rock. We get an angel room. I mean, yeah, maybe I should have just saved the reroll for the potential room. Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered. However, getting the wafer in there would make the scapula so good, especially if I could have got hold of the sharp plug, which is another reason I chose to re-roll the shop item. Getting the sharp plug would be absolutely excellent at this stage. So the real deal here is that I think I'm powerful enough to get to... let's go for it. Ouija board. That was definitely worth it, because now we have all these effects as well as nothing being able to really stop our tears from finding the target. If we got piercing tears on top of this, we would be in an unreal good situation. So that does make me very, very happy. Though you do look freaking terrifying with Ouija board. You really, really do. Segmented bosses get wrecked by bouncing, because each segment counts as a different enemy, so that's useful to know. These have a low amount of health, and obviously because I'm flying, that is good. By the way, guys, I think Transcendence, if I recall correctly, was one of my Platinum God needed items that I needed to mop up, so it was really cool to have found that. These guys, not really a problem. And I guess actually we do have one more angel room on this floor. So, yeah, we can definitely reroll that, especially if we build up 2 rounds of charge, which we will do in the room. So I'm actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm happy I chose to reroll the shop item. I really, really am. So we got our 2 bombs here. Destroy him real quick. Honestly feels like I'm firing a shotgun, which is wonderful. And double wrath, which is a-okay. Do I have Spectral Tears? Pretty sure I have Spectral Tears, which means I can fire... Oh, do Spectral Tears get, like, just negated by bouncing? Oh, that sucks. I thought it would just mean that they only bounce off enemies now instead of everything. So that kind of was very pointless, but it's not like I can blindly re-roll something anyway. And I just realized, because I do have Curse of the Blindness, it doesn't actually matter what I end up with in terms of my Devil Angel rooms, because I'm not going to know what I'm picking up. So I may accidentally pick up something like the Dead Dove and really regret not re-rolling that. But then again, I may re-roll it instantly and have re-rolled away something like the Godhead. So that's kind of a hard decision to make at this stage. I mean, I could always just re-roll the boss item for the fun of it. I guess it depends on the boss. If it's something like Conquest, then re-rolling it is obviously the thing to do, because we don't want the pony. So, potentially, yeah. Also, taking a little bit too much damage for my liking on this floor, but not much I can do about it, apart from stop playing like a scrub. And, you know, all these Devil Angel Room talks kind of go away if I start taking too much damage, and we are capped with our money, which is kind of nice. I'm surprised we managed to get 2 full rooms worth of charge, though, before finding the boss. That black heart is very nice to find. That black heart is very nice to find. Jesus. It's nice to find. Jesus. Did I just kill him with my tears without him being out? Because it felt like I did there. I'm not sure. Maybe it just happened that he was on his way out, so I could technically do damage, even though visually he wasn't there yet. Potentially. Okay, I'm going to assume left. It's kind of nice to have Stompy, but not in a way that it kind of counters flying. So, that's really good fun. Cool. We are destroying this womb. And everything is good with the world. Shotgun the hearts. Hearts without Mask of Infamies attached to them. Absolutely fine. You get wrecked, my friend. Lots of keys. Would really like Guppy's tail to have a lot of chest to go through on the chest, but we're not going to get that. The bloat, kind of irritating, not going to lie. Very much a specifically annoying boss to get, but also I think at the same time he is fine with the setup that we have going. After all, that worked out kind of nicely. So not only do we have those options, we also have a devil room. I mean, it's a 2-heart deal, so I'm just going to take it. And it's the pact, so that was really good. I'm glad I didn't re-roll that. The question is, what do I do here? Is re-rolling them even... You know what, because I'm going to build another layer of charge anyway, I'm going to re-roll it, take the one on the left. Synthesol! That actually, you know, without knowing what I potentially missed, is really good. We do want this tinted rock. Come on, Samson's chain. Please. There we go. 4 bombs out of it. Pretty good. So I think that definitely, as far as Curse of the Blinds go, I think that definitely worked out for us. So I am happy there. Our damage, yes, is now max. I think that's really going to make a big difference. Yeah, we are tearing through these things. Proboscis, by the way, is a damage up at all points of the range. I know I've probably said that before, but it's worth remembering at the very least. We can't get in there, which does suck a little bit. Yes, that is the type of damage I'm wanting to see. Wonderful. I like it when I have a strong tier-based run, I really do. I think it's the funnest way to attack. Though, don't get me wrong, if I had Ludi technique right now, I'd be pretty happy. Because that kind of retains tier control, and still tiers, but is also a fun, kind of super way of attacking. I'll have a pop in the arcade. Ooh, I'm glad I did. This is a very nice arcade to get. Kind of very much tempted to play the Devil Beggar as well. Just because if we get items out of all 3 of these, we can potentially do a lot of re-rolls down here. As long as we don't have Curse of the... What do we have? Curse of the... Oh, we do have Curse of the Blind. God, that is so specifically annoying that we get that again. So I guess I just kind of got to accept. I mean, normally that is HP up, so I'm going to re-roll it once. And we get Robo Baby, which is fine. We've not actually got a baby friend yet, so I'm totally cool with that. And we're going to give him a load of keys. We probably want about 20 keys for the chest, and that's pretty optimistically, so we have a fair amount we can go through here. Maggie's Faith, a HP up when I go to the next floor. I don't think it's entirely necessary at this point. I'm just going to take this because I have no idea what it can be from that guy, and we get Attack Fly, so that's fine. Now, do I want to play the Devil Beggar? I will do if I start finding a lot of HP lying around the place. I know it's probably kind of excessively cautious, given how strong I am, but I like playing excessively cautiously, especially when they're involved. We do get a secret room, which is a lot more pointless money, but that is okay. Money is power would be nice. I think always in these runs we end up with a stupid amount of money and no real way to get rid of it. Money is power is always a welcome sight. That guy went mental. Absolutely mental. Ooh, the Lucky Rock. I've not had that before. Basically makes stuff drop out of normal rocks, if I recall correctly. So it's not something I specifically need, but I can see it being very useful when comboed with Stompy early on. Also, a little bit deja vu there. Basically the same room, but it just kind of got flipped, which sucks a little bit. Robo Baby, very much pointless. I mean, it's not a bad item by any stretch of the imagination, but it doesn't really complement anything we're trying to do here, which is why it was disappointing to get. Wow, that was absolutely wrecked. Puberty! 5 puberties, 1 run. Sounds like the name of a really, really weird film, actually. And we do have the lovers, to be fair, to restore our health. Devil beggar, what do you know? Devil beggar, do you tempt me? That's the question. I mean, we do have reroll charges as well, so that's not really an issue. Kinda got pulled in by the magnetic enemy there. By the way, when a magnetic enemy goes underground, you can see it teleport around the room, which looks really cool. And we're going through puberty again. There has been a lot of puberty today, guys. I think, quite frankly, it's more puberty than I am comfortable with. Was that a tinted rock? That was not a tinted rock. I thought it might be, and I was lied to. Kind of took a little bit of damage I shouldn't have there. Though rooms like this, I always kind of go into, oh my god, there's enemies everywhere, I cannot deal with this. When in reality, I clearly can deal with this, but I don't know, the panic sometimes is fine. Tears up, a nice little pill to get there, especially now that I am firing a really large amount of shots very quickly. Would rather have the tail. Those 3 are going to crumble very quickly. Look up is good. No tinted rock there. Do I play the Demon Beggar? I think I'm not going to, mainly for the reason is I don't desperately need anything, do I? There's nothing particularly I'm desperate for, and I'd rather just have the extra buffer range on. What did Samson's chain just do? Did you all just see that? I'm not going crazy, it just went absolutely mental. That really sucks. Walked into that very, very stupidly. Now we just get Samson's ball and chain in front of us, and we kind of just go for it. There's not much that can affect us. Very, very easy Mum's Heart fight. Same with Isaac, honestly. So yeah, time to move on with our lives. We may potentially find an item in the cathedral. I hope so. And I hope we don't get Curse of the Blind. It's the most anti-fun curse going. Ho-ho, you might get some items. You have no idea if they're any good, though. Damn you, charging horseman pony head thing. Damn you. Can't believe he chose to go in there. That really does suck. And you are dead. Lovely. I'm actually really happy to have the Lover's card, as it turns out, as it's definitely making me feel a little bit safer. And we do have this to go in. Come on. Ooh, Chemical Peel. I'm okay with just taking Chemical Peel. It's just damage, isn't it? So I am totally fine with that. We're going to wreck things even harder. I don't know how much of a damage up Chemical Peel is, but I do know it's a damage up, and any damage up is more than welcome. I don't think it's worth it at this stage, kind of just going reroll for the sake of hopefully getting something cool. That really sucks to get hit by Monstro there. Again, just a little bit short on my reaction time because I'm kind of just being a little bit too complacent here. Double bombs. Still a little bit pointless. I mean, 39 bombs, what am I really going to use them for? I need to kind of learn to use bombs more on late game enemies where it does actually kind of make a difference. A black heart is nice to get there. Duke of Flies, I imagine another one, very, very easy. And we have Tears Up Pill, which again, absolutely wonderful. Really going mental with our attacks here. An empty room is nice to behold. Double empty room, Daddy Longlegs? No, okay. But we do have a death. But we want death off his horse as soon as possible. And we want the horse dead. Damn, we didn't manage to get it. That sucks. I hate having the horse alive because I'm never sure where it's going to come from. Yeah, like that. See? And it freaks me out a little bit. Tears Up again. Getting very lucky with our pills here. Oh wait, no, we're not getting lucky with our pills. We've got Virgo. Virgo is the thing that makes pills good, right? If I recall correctly. And we get Answers, which is Vision. I don't know whether to just use that. Oh, the Empress as well. How much is the Lovers worth to me? That's the question. I'm going to keep the Empress for killing Isaac faster. And then I am going to go back for the Lovers, I think is the best plan here. Hate this guy. Hate him so bad because it always seems like it's very much random if you get hit by his feet or not. And I kind of hate that, like a lot. Just straight up randomness. It's the same reason I hate... Basically, I hate all the spider enemies in this game, except maybe plain Widow, and I guess at a stretch, Wretched. Any tinted rocks going on in here? There are a lot of rocks. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. And there isn't. Colour me surprised, everybody. War is going to fire shots that would have missed me that I felt like walking into, so that's good to know. And are you a wizard? No. No, I'm not a wizard, game. Thanks for asking, but no, I'm not. I'm not a wizard. Monstro 2, firing his laser. Hopefully we can kill him. Come on, come on, come on. Die, 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 die. Please don't jump. Good. That worked out very nicely. We're going to check for secret room there. And we don't find it, but we do move the consumables closer to the door. And if there's one thing I can appreciate, it's using high explosives for the purpose of being lazy. That felt almost a little bit too strong in destruction capabilities. I'm pretty sure I literally just checked here, but I'm checking again because... I, again, have no memory to speak of. Oh, good. That was... I don't know why he just... Maybe he got stage fright. Maybe he was like, You're on! You're on! Jesus, you're on, man! Attack the player! Oh, God, I don't know my lines! I can't remember my attacks! What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I'm dead. And now he's going to get fired by his agent and his manager and his manager's agent. Really, there's a lot of useless tiers on this rung of power, I would say. We are, of course, taking the hardest route possible to Isaac, which, you know, is about typical. Probably shouldn't have blown up the explosive thing while it was next to my face. Definitely a mistake on my part. I will be the first to admit that. But at the same time, shh, it's fine. Alrighty, Isaac, you should be a fairly competent fight for us. I realize I'm losing a lot of damage from proboscis by doing this. Proptosis, isn't it? Proptosis. I'm gonna go with proptosis. That seems right. Whoa! Haha! Did it! Like a boss. So now I'm feeling a lot more confident in going up to his face. So yeah, incredibly easy Isaac fight. Honestly, I feel like it shouldn't be that the bosses are easier than the rooms. I really hope in the DLC that's eventually going to happen that the bosses really get a tune-up, or at least a later floor that has them being a lot more effective. I am going to go take Anzus with me, because I think having vision is really quite important on the chest, because if all goes wrong, you can at least deliberately... Did I just use the Lovers and nothing happened? Oh no, okay, yeah, oh god, yeah, I was supposed to use the freaking... Ugh, I am an idiot. I am an absolute idiot. I bet you were like, Rage! While that was going on, and I don't blame you. Kinda really got mixed up on my tarot cards there. Not that the fight was particularly difficult, of course, but still, kind of a lame mistake to make. And again, no secret room. Surely here. Come on, come on. And no, I guess I will try once more for a super secret here, just because it's kinda likely. And again, no. Alright, to the chest we go. New items await. So potentially 12 items here, which is really, really good. Boom, the poop. The Forever Alone / Distant Admiration. Mum's knife. Okay. do I want Mum's knife? I mean, the obvious answer to that question is, yes, you want Mum's knife. But at the same time, I don't want to do another Mum's knife chest run already. I feel like I'd rather kill it with my hard-fought, cool, bouncy tears of spoonbenderiness. So I am going to re-roll Mum's knife, of all things. I am probably going to take the sacrificial dagger for when I get my invulnerability proc, and we're going to re-roll those. Dr. Fetus! Haha, no. No, we're not going to do that either. So we're going to go for our secret rooms, but I also would really like some more re-rolls. I know it's probably just ridiculous to even think about re-rolling Mum's knife, but I just, I think it makes sense. I really do. These guys should not be too much of a problem. In fact, yeah, he dies pretty much straight away, as should his friend. Lovely. Hopefully, hey! Who said you could be here? This is a private party. Oh, well, this is always a really lovely room to get in the chest, because it's basically a free room to the boss. Double Mega Fatty. Kinda does suck, especially when they get their jumpiness on, because you can never be sure how quickly they're going to do it. It's a real issue in today's society. Goodbye to you. And one more room before our boss, and it is some double dingle dangle, which is absolutely fine. Goodbye to him. And still nothing in the way of items. So the real question... Oh, wow. That's really kind of... I now suddenly feel very confident just quickly killing Blue Baby here. I do plan on exploring a fair amount of the chest. So I just wanted to get the boss done. So I'm technically considered the victor of this run more than anything. Because already I took a stupid amount of damage there. Like, really stupid. Okay, now that he's teleporting, he is definitely a lot easier. I also feel like the later phases of the bosses shouldn't be easier than the earlier phases. Seems a little bit backwards. So we get Blue Baby pretty handily. That is fine. That is good. That is whatever. We're going to make our way to the secret room, because you never know what we might find. After all, it is a secret room. I'm also going to stop being a moron and go get full health from, the room full of a ridiculous amount of health. Just maybe, just maybe that would make sense. And then, yeah, basically we've got one more reroll and one secret room. That's my plan here. Double Monstro 2. Kind of lame as far as rooms go in terms of just, I've got to kill both of these. One of them's lasering, and he paid for that laser with his life. But I like to imagine, he enjoyed the experience of lasering, so that's okay. And boom. Ooh, chocolate milk. Yeah, we'll get chocolate milk. That might be fun. We don't want Aries. Oh, yes, that's kind of nice. The bounciness is real. Boom. That is really, really cool. And we get the goat head. I guess because I've got the tail, the chests are going to turn out to not be normal chests, which kind of sucks. And we have a load of shrooms to blow up. Not that I really needed bombs to do it, but still, Bad gas, tears up, explosive diarrhea, tears up, and finally, lock up, pretty fly for a white guy, and nothing there. So there we go, guys. That is pretty much it. We'll take the goat head because we may as well. Because, I like how the goat head looks. Always nice to wear the skull of a goat upon thine head. And we will collect our horns, which is one of my... the thing is about Aries is it's not the best of the star signs, but it does look pretty badass. I think that's very important. So there we go, guys. A wonderful little run there. Very much enjoyed it. Bouncy tier power of wonderfulness is go... Sweet. My name has been Rage. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help support the series. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.